Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your reading. Your spirit guides have some messages that they urgently want to bring to your attention at this time. So let's connect with your spirit guides and let's see what they urgently want you to know. Show me, Taurus. What do you have to say to Taurus? What does Taurus need to hear right now? Oh, okay, right there. All right, you got control and discern, resilience and strength, awaken your magic, harvest and sow, and growth and abundance. Okay, Taurus, so your spirit guides are bringing an urgent message to you that it's time to really notice your energy, your environment, and the people around you, okay? Because discern is where you are seeing something for what it is. Not what you want it to be, not what you hope it to be, but what it really is. And I'm getting that there's something going on around you, all right? The environment around you, or a person around you, or this could be a pattern of thinking that you keep slipping into, or a pattern of behavior you keep slipping into. It's different for each of you, as this is general read. But whatever that is, it's preventing you from moving forward the way that you desire. And you may feel like with resilience and strength, like, I need to hang in there. I need to keep pushing forward. I need to believe in myself. And what's really going on is you're kind of spinning your wheels. A change needs to be made in your environment with a person around you, or with a pattern of thinking or behavior that you keep moving through. Because again, it's like you're caught in a loop. And the truth is, you've got some good energy. It's time to awaken your magic, but this has to be figured out first. Okay, so you've been asking your guides, why is this not happening for me? Why do I feel stuck in this rut? Why is it like the same thing is just repeating over and over again? And they're saying because you need to be more discerning, you need to be more honest and real with yourself about something that's going on in your life. And if this is around a pattern of thinking or behavior, it's time for you to make a change. And that change is going to awaken your magic, which is going to allow you to finally receive, and a lot of growth and abundance come in. Or if this is, energy in your environment or energy from another person, you need to assert yourself and perhaps assert some boundaries. And Taurus, it's not up to you to always have to fix somebody else's problems. If they're constantly coming to you, Taurus, I need this, Taurus, I need that. You're being the grown one, you're being the responsible one, you're constantly bailing them out, or you're constantly accommodating them, their wants, their needs. You don't have enough energy for yourself and your dreams and your goals. So your spirit guides are saying, listen, you need to be very honest with yourself here. What is this energy in your life? Is it coming from another person? Is it, somebody in your household? Is it your pattern of thinking where one moment you're being very positive and you're believing, but then the next moment you're getting very pessimistic and negative? Is there a pattern of behavior that you keep falling into? What needs to change here? That's what they're saying. Like, it's very obvious to each of you, and they are giving you a big yes. This is what needs to happen. This is what needs to change. And in doing so, Taurus, your magic within totally ignites and awakens, okay? And that magic is what you need to really push forward for your dreams, your goals, your wants, and your happiness. Because this right here, harvest and sow, what keeps perpetuating in your life is the energy that you keep putting out there. And it doesn't have to mean that you're a bad person by any stretch, okay? It's just there's something that is tangling up your energy and not allowing you to make progress forward. It's not allowing you to grow. It's not allowing you to receive your abundance. And that's why the first card out is control and discern. It's time to have more control over your energy and really discern the truth of your environment or the people that you're around or your own thoughts, emotions, and actions, okay? And be willing to make changes because, you know, with this resilience and strength, you think, well, if I just hang in there, but the truth is, if you keep doing the same thing over and over and over, you're going to get the same result over and over and over. And that's why they're coming to you now, because they don't want you to be expending your energy like this or spinning your wheels and just feeling totally neglected by them, by the universe, like feeling as though nothing is happening for you in a positive way. They're trying to help get you unstuck right now. And that's why they've brought you to this reading. That's what they urgently want you to know. So let's pull some tarot. Let's go deeper. Yeah, look at this. The first card out is the Three of Swords. You just kind of getting to your wits' end, like, I don't understand. What is it that I need to do? I'm doing everything that I think I need to do, but I'm not getting any results through the Seven of Pentacles. And it's like, do I just need to give up on my dreams and goals with the Knight of Pentacle in that position? Because look at, see, Taurus, in this position of the Four of Swords, this is where you are at your limit. In this position, you're healing, you're recuperating, you're rejuvenating. But here you see the world's on fire outside his window, but he is powerless to do anything about it. He can't be bothered because he doesn't have the energy or strength to worry about one more thing. And so with these tarot cards really confirm what we've gotten here, where it is breaking you down and you are starting to feel like, why is this not happening for me? What else can I do? Do I just need to settle for less? Do I need to let go of my dreams and goals? And the answer is absolutely not. It's, you've got to realign your energy, and you've got to be very honest with yourself about where you're bleeding energy. And it comes from somebody around you, a stronger relationship in your life, or a way of thinking that you keep falling back into, like a loop or a pattern of your own behavior. And you've got to be honest with yourself around which one of those factors it is for you personally, because as you address that and you make a change in that area, oh, Taurus, then you're just moving forward, okay? But right now, you can't take on much more. And seriously, if you are the one that is really picking up the pieces for someone else over and over and over, lending them money, bailing them out, listening to them, you know, complain about their life and everything's wrong and they're a perpetual victim, you've really got to put your foot down. Even if they have been through a lot, Taurus, it's like they are just sucking you dry. They're energy vampire, okay? And it's, you're feeling sad because your own desires, wants, needs are not manifesting. Things are not happening for you, and you don't understand because you're being a good person. You're doing everything you're supposed to do. So why isn't this happening for me? It's because in some area of your life, your energy is just being sucked dry. And if we tend to really fall into negative thinking, or we're constantly complaining and more focused on what's wrong and what's not going well, or we continue patterns of behavior, like we tend to spend too much and then we are in a bind, we're short on money, like whatever it is, you've got to be honest with yourself. That's the only way things are going to change. And that's why your spirit guides brought you to this message, because yes, you do deserve growth and abundance, but there's something that's got to shift within you first, or within your life, the way you're going about things. And that might be kind of cutting somebody off and telling them they need to figure it out themselves for a while. So let's pull some more tarot. Yeah, the energy is not consistent. Like if you try to, like one day you're like, you know what, I'm just gonna be positive. I'm gonna get everything done today that I need to get done. Then it's like the energy's fleeting. Like you go a day doing that, and then you know the rest of the week you don't follow through. So a good example of this would be like, okay, I'm gonna wake up and I'm gonna go to the gym, you know, 4 days a week because I need to. And you wake up, you go to the gym that first day, but then all the other 3 days or 4 days of the week you are not going, and it's like, oh well, I'm too tired today. Like there's always a reason why. That's the behavior that needs to change. And I just use that as an example to bring the message home, is the energy is fleeting. Like you get on the path and then it doesn't last. And then this right here, see, energy really closed up. And this could be somebody around you when you're asking, they're selfish and they don't help you out and you're just doing everything. But here's your potential. And see, this here is also in this position. So we have this position of the Nine of Pentacles in this deck, and then we have this position. And this is where you're tending your garden, but then there's somebody else that's coming in that's distracting you and isn't allowing you to continue on in your tending of your garden. So you're doing it, things are starting to grow, but then somebody's distracting you and then things start to wilt and perish. All right. And then here, yes, see the magic. You have the magic, Taurus. It's just your energy's got to be consistent and you've got to put your foot down with somebody. Three of Pentacles. The energies will come together for you if you do. And for many of you, this may be where it's finally time to start putting yourself first, Taurus. And not being worried about what anybody has to say, think, or feel about that. It's not selfish. Somebody keeps getting in your way. Somebody keeps screwing things up for you, okay? Or it's your own thinking or a pattern of behavior. You decide, you live your life, you know which one rings true, but that's what your spirit guides want you to know, is you just got to change that thing, and then boom, the magic comes in. You don't have to struggle and suffer. Yes, look at this, your purpose with teacher guides. So your spirit guides are trying to help you see and understand what keeps blocking you. And look at that, pause with higher self. You've really got to go within. You've got to be honest with yourself like never before and be willing to make the change, whatever that change may be. And in doing so, Taurus, you're going to manifest. Okay, you're going to make things happen. Make peace with the past. You don't have to rewrite the story. Just stop fighting the chapter. Peace begins with acceptance. And so this is saying, don't get frustrated about the past and past choices that you've made. The past is done. It's over. It cannot be changed. Your power exists in the now. So make peace with the past and embrace the present, because the present is what's creating the future. And look at that. Look at that. Stop carrying what isn't yours. Those of you where this is a person in your life, you've taken on emotions, guilt, and even weight that were never yours. Give it back. Be free. That is so confirming for those of you where this is a person that's constantly sabotaging your energy. And it doesn't mean they're malicious in it, okay? There was somebody in my life where I constantly had to help, had to bail them out, was always there for them, but they were never there for me. They were always ungrateful, and just, it was a family member, so that's why I was tolerating it, and they would be very sassy, and it really screwed me up. And I didn't realize how much until I put distance there and asserted myself and was like, listen, I don't care if you don't want to talk to me anymore. You're not going to talk to me like this. You're not going to treat me like this. And you're going to figure your stuff out on your own. Like, I can't constantly save you because it's not doing anything for you. And it's really starting to suck me dry. So this is so confirming for those of you where it's somebody in your life. Cultivate courage. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the ability to move forward despite it. Yes, be willing to make a change and have courage to stand up for yourself and assert yourself and make those changes in your life that are necessary because it's leading you to prosperity, Taurus. And you guys are my third read of this series, and man, spirit guides are coming in strong, and like, this is what's blocking y'all right now. This is what you got to do. These are, so the urgent messages for Pisces, Aries, and you, your guides are coming in strong. Like, really, like, we need to make these changes because this is what you deserve. Faint signal. The lighthouse beam weakens, hinting that a relationship in your life is warning. The universe urges you to notice this change and adjust your attitude or actions early to prevent a bigger rift. Oh my gosh, these messages are just so spot on from start to finish. Wow. Next is slow down. You're always chasing results, but the universe calls you to slow down amid life's busyness. Let go of the rush, savor each moment, and truly release the tension within. And this could be, you know, you're just on the go because of another person, or you're on the go because your energy is just really nervous and ramped up because you're doing all these things, but nothing's happening, right? And so it's just kind of this perpetual cycle. So it's time to slow down and really connect with your soul. Deep connection. I love this. I love this. A new supportive relationship is approaching. It could be a kindred spirit or a budding romance. Whether it's someone new or the deepening of an existing bond, open your heart to embrace this connection. So your spirit guides want to send in a new person that's going to help you, that's going to have your back, that's going to be on your side and isn't going to expect you to carry everything. Or this person can be somebody who's very wise, and you know, being in their energy brings peace to your energy. Okay, so those are your messages that your spirit guides urgently want you to know at this time, Taurus. If you feel you need a personal reading, my daughter is a wonderful psychic medium, and I will link her information below. I am sending you all so much love and light. Take care.